People participated in a protest in Chicago ahead of federal authorities kicking off a major immigration enforcement action on President Donald Trump's orders. According to Associated Press, President Donald Trump's plan to dispatch National Guard troops and immigration agents into Chicago has put many Latino residents on edge, prompting some to carry their U.S. passports while giving others pause about openly celebrating the upcoming Mexican Independence Day. But this year the typically joyful period coincides with Trump's threats to add Chicago to the list of other Democratic-led cities he has targeted for expanded federal enforcement. His administration has said it will step up immigration enforcement in Chicago, as it did in Los Angeles, and would deploy National Guard troops. In addition to sending troops to Los Angeles in June, Trump deployed them last month in Washington, D.C., as part of his unprecedented law enforcement takeover of the nation's capital. Although details about the promised Chicago operation have been sparse, there's already widespread opposition extending into the suburbs. State and city leaders have said they plan to sue the Trump administration.
Just as we were when we demanded that our city not give its police to
And first, I want to say to every single one of you, on behalf of our community, thank you for standing with us. We sense your love and we sense your care for people who might be your neighbors nearby or your neighbors far away from you. Every single immigrant is a human. Every single immigrant has every single right to have their families stay together.
And we held a rally at Broadview last week when the cops tried to tell us to leave, when ICE tried to tell us to leave. We stayed and they were forced to accept our presence. And so they know that we're strong, we know that we're strong, and that they're paper tigers. When we step up, so do they. And when they step up, so do we. We don't back down. Anyone telling you to step down has no interest in winning. We're not going to be canceling these festivals. We're going to be going twice as hard for Mexican Independence Day.
Say it once and say it twice. This building right here, every day, we're going to abolish ICE. They might never see their families again. Everybody say that ain't right. That ain't right. In your neighborhoods. Make some noise. We organize, we take the streets. One day. Two. We won't stop fighting. Three. We are rising, we will fight. Hey Chicago, stand your ground. Hey Chicago, stand your ground. They will never break us down.
Protesters gathered Saturday in Washington, D.C. to rally against President Donald Trump's federal law enforcement intervention in the nation's capital. According to Associated Press, the group marched through the streets from Meridian Hill Park to Freedom Plaza chanting, "Free D.C." and "End the Occupation Now." Trump has increased the number of federal law enforcement and immigration agents on city streets while also taking over the Metropolitan Police Department and activating thousands of National Guard members. Last month, Trump said he wants $2 billion from Congress to beautify Washington. The District of Columbia on Thursday challenged Trump's use of the National Guard in Washington, asking a federal court to intervene even as he plans to send troops to other cities in the name of driving down crime. The White House said deploying the Guard to protect federal assets and assist law enforcement is within Trump's authority as president. Members of the D.C. National Guard have had their orders extended through December, according to a Guard official. While that does not necessarily mean all those troops will serve that long, it is a strong indication that their role will not wind down soon. The Republican president has credited the weeks-long surge in Washington with reigning in crime and said he plans to send the National Guard into Chicago and Baltimore, despite staunch opposition in those Democrat-led cities. In the nation's capital, Mayor Muriel Bowser, a Democrat, has backed up some of Trump's claims that crime is down during the takeover. Still, data shows and critics argue that crime was already falling before the surge.
DC statehood.
This is our home. We need to fight and we need to resist, and we don't need the National Guard or ICE, especially on our street and our neighborhood, and it's happening our home, so we need to raise our voice.
It's almost like a war state. Like, what's going on? Why is this being allowed to happen?
Attacking and terrorizing Kherson, D.C. Sitting in a tree. Attacking and terrorizing Kherson, D.C.
Oh my goodness. Not just being kidnapped, just snatched up, taken away from their families, their kids, thrown in cars and sent to who knows where. What kind of due process is that? That is not constitutional. It's inhumane. It's horrible. It's horrifying. And no, that should not be happening. That should be stopped. This is not godlike. This is evil, the corruption. You need to get on your knees and pray for forgiveness, and you need to do the right thing, okay? It's all about money. It's all about money. It's not about the people, because the people are being treated as if they're not even cared about. Okay, this is not a government for the people.
End the occupation now! End the occupation now! End the occupation now!
I'm worried about so many things that this administration is doing in its authoritarian nature. But what they're doing to D.C. is worse than they're doing to any other city. And because they have the right to do it, we don't have a home rule. We don't have our own senators or members of the House of Representatives. So we're at the mercy of a dictator like this, a wannabe dictator.
It's not just the immigrant community, it's everybody who's just really worried about what the future holds, especially when you have an administration that doesn't abide by the rule of law, that is rolling back democracy at a warp speed, and is the biggest grift on the American economy that we've ever seen.